you, bye.
That was pretty good, Mr.
That was nice.
P.
Well done. Thanks, Taylor, for those chords.
Yes,
that was Taylor
good chords, Mr. Tay. Wow, I lost myself a bit in there.
I do. I did too, yeah. I know, yeah.
Who knew? We couldn't have chosen two less dad rock guitars to have
This is not dad rock. It's not dad rock, is it?
No, that's what I'm saying. Two less dad rock guitars.
To not play dad rock on.
That's what I'm saying, yes,
Yeah.
I think.
Wow.
Am I saying that? That's what I mean.
That's what you mean.
Well, look, so this is HILS. HILS, hats off to our guitar purchasing team, bunch of expert people who don't get enough credit for going out and finding all the cool new stuff that you see at Andertons. But this brand HILS, we started stocking at the beginning of this year. The original HN3 is very similar to the one that I'm playing, but it's a hardtail version. It's a £399 headless guitar. Obviously, I guess, you know, taking some inspiration from brands like Strandberg, who've come up with these very cool kind of ergonomic body shapes.
No.
But hitting crazy price points, right?
Yeah,
$399 for the HN3.
With gig bags.
Nice gig bags.
Even the
too.
$399 ones comes with gig bags. Yeah.
We've sold hundreds of the HN3 this year. And what is exciting, we've been waiting about 4 or 5 months for these, but the range has now expanded into an HN5, which is a tremolo version of the HN3, and the HN7, which is super pro-loaded with good stuff, Fishman fluence, different woods. Look at that 5-piece neck, beautiful. Basses. And then they also just announced, but this was very recently, so we haven't got these yet, an HN4. Anyway, go to our website. It sits somewhere between the 3 and the 5 in terms, I can't remember what the spec is now, but...
have you seen what it says on here as well? If you look at the back there.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, it does say,
cut into
please like and subscribe.
Especially if you're in Indonesia.
Yeah, and you know, you can win a clun when we hit 1 million, which we would love to do in 2025, because that would be the goal. And
we'll do it by Easter. I know we will.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know about that. We'll definitely do it by next Christmas.
We should. We really, really want to do that, and you've been so kind to subscribe so far, so that'd be great. And also, if you want to see that guitar, this bass, just use the timestamps, because we forget to say timestamps.
And if you don't like me and Pete talking all the time, you can go to subscribe to Andertons 2, and that's where we post just the playing.
And if you don't like us playing either, just go and watch something else.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what Rick Beato's for.
I don't like watching you, but I would like commenting on your videos, even though I hate them.
Right, let me take you through the sounds of this. Now, as I said before, if you really like this guitar, you want to pick something up for $399, you can get this exact guitar with this gig bag, just with a hard tail rather than the trim. Look at this. This must be the only headless guitar that somehow you can put in a stand as well, which is like a double cool feature.
I must say, these are Hercules stands, in case you're wondering, and you can get for Telecaster, so normally the stand is like that, and you get little things that you put around here, on each side, so it can actually, it narrows the hole in a bit, you know, because they're quite tight.
HN3 and 5, and probably the 4 as well, mahogany body, super lightweight, so don't think to yourself, oh, it's like a Les Paul type heavy. No, really lightweight. Roasted maple neck.
Roasted.
Indian rosewood fretboard. Stainless steel frets. The hardware is by a company called Alchemy. So you've got this kind of locking nut mechanism at the top here. Or actually, it's not a locking nut, is it? Because the nut is still a bone nut here. It's like just a locking device.
It's like a zero nut.
Trem system down here, so your tuning is done by these 6 sort of rotary posts here. Active pickups by HILS' own design active pickups, bolt-on neck.
Sounds good, man.
I can still do this kind of coil tap thing, which always confuses me because I wasn't sure you could even do coil tap on active. But and so 3-way switch, volume, tone with the push-pull thing on it, easy access, truss rod adjustment, gig bag, $499. Lunatic.
Easy access.
So
it's worth all the money.
I have switched all my pedals off. Let's go neck.
Juicy.
Neck with a coil split. Both humbuckers. Split. Bridge. Split. Now, in that opening jam, I was doing I had
great.
it on the middle. I really like it.
Yeah.
I'm slightly blown away. So the lovely, lovely chords from Tay. So I put a little bit of reverb and a little bit of delay on. So my reverb is from the Poly Impulse, which costs almost as much as the guitar, which is insane. And then a little bit of delay from a Strymon Brig. And then all I had for the overdrive was, for the sort of lead parts, was to put a Dane on, of course, you know. Which actually, I think I left it in the coil split mode. I haven't really got a pedal setup on here that'll go super high gain, but you know, if you watch your players like Connor Kaminsky or your sort of classic headless players, they're playing with way more, you know.
That's enough gain. It's a different kind of enough gain.
I cannot speak highly enough of just how good these HILS guitars are for the dough. And let me just explain the body shape as well, because if you have
the HILS and far away.
Absolutely.
The HILS are live.
The idea of this carve here and this carve here was to give you two seated positions. So this position is how I would typically
run through the hills.
Play HILS over the hills and far. The hills are alive.
Oh, there's so many.
Are there?
How many? Yeah, put some HILS puns in the discussion.
What was the horror film? HILS Have Eyes?
Yeah, HILS Have Eyes.
Did you say that one?
Yeah, I did say that one, yeah. You never paid attention to me anyway.
So you've got your standard electric guitar seated position, but you've also got this slightly more classical, which does correct your sort of posture. You can obviously play on this knee if you're more into that, with your legs crossed, whatever you want to do. If you stand it up, it's got these two little plastic. Obviously, we have to take the cable out first. Let's just pop my tuner on.
Yeah, see, that's a bit of an oversight, isn't it, in my opinion?
What, that you've got to take the cable out to do it? Well, yeah, I suppose. But look, and then you can just lean it against an amp, and your classic problem with your guitar falling over doesn't happen.
Let's see if it works with a...
I didn't think about that. I bet it works with a right angle, does it? Have those clever people thought about it? No?
No.
Not quite.
That's right on the...
I wonder if you could get a flatter profile.
Yes, but I think it's a good design. It's a good idea, but slight oversight. That's
you
there.
Know what
so
HILS
you can't
should
put it
do?
down.
HILS should make their own jack cable to go in there. It's a great
They
shout.
could do, or they could just put it down here instead, and then they could be over that problem.
It can't be here, because then you can't sit with it on your leg. It would have to be...
Well, angle it a bit more, maybe.
Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, I think it just...
I mean, we're not designing the guitar, so, but, you know, that's just... That's
Look at that piece of carve underneath there. I mean, bearing in mind that's all had to be done with a sort of CNC and probably a bit by hand. That's really nicely done.
It is nicely done.
Anyway, please tell me about your guitar, Mr. Pete.
Yeah, but this is the higher end one. So you got if you look at the neck, for instance, on the other side, yes, it's the same as yours. It's a flame maple neck, but it's got a walnut. Walnut. Welcome to Walnut Town. Walnut stripes in here, and now you've got an ebony board instead. You got a quilted maple veneer top on here, and not a quilted, a flame.
Is yours a mahogany body as well, or is it?
Same, yeah, same as yours.
Nice.
And you got the Fishman Fluence pickups in them, and again the same HILS trim system, the same locking head bit here, whatever. I like they've got on the back that's engraved into it.
Yeah, I agree.
And actually, the front one is inlaid. That's a tiny little inlay.
Oh, you've got yours in a different position. Mine's like at the top here. And yours is on
this
the
is
side.
a little inlay.
Oh, very nice.
Inlay.
Very nice.
Say inlay.
Can we hear that? Yeah, I want to hear those Fishmans.
I'm not a fan of Fishman Fluence, if I have to say. That's a personal thing.
If you look at all the guitars that the Fishman Fluence system have gone on, they're metal genre guitars, aren't they? So
apart from Greg Cox ones.
No, the Fluence.
The Fluence, these ones,
The Fluence moderns are,
I've got no pedals on. I'm running a quite small board today. Smalls board.
A smorgasbord, a small smorgasbord.
Small smorgasbord. It's much brighter than yours. Because they're more punchy already.
I think we've established your amp's brighter than mine as well.
Yeah, but see, I like the tone.
Here.
Have a listen to it just as the tone.
That you're on the bridge.
Yeah, that's
though.
fine. I'll go back on that one there. I like the openness.
Yeah, it's more mid-range in those.
It's much more mid-range, which I can imagine you would probably go something like, you know. That's probably more
the point of Fluence, though, is there's two voices as well as a coil type, aren't there? So maybe one of them is more akin to this.
Let's go. Yeah, so both of them does these voice things. Oh, that's a bit of a... When you're trying to pull that, you get... It definitely pushes the amp much more than that one.
But more in that sort of punchier...
Yeah, that mid-range.
So it's not like louder necessarily, is it? But it's obviously pushing the amp harder.
It's a very different sound. And that's good to have different tones from different guitars. You know? There's a Strymon Dirk, and it's the deputy in there. So the Strymon Dirk.
It's just anyway.
It's nice. It feels really nice to play. I mean, the stainless steel frets. 24 frets, 12 to 16 inch radius.
Forgot to say that, didn't we? All right down to the cheapest model. They all have that compound radius fretboard.
Yeah. Have they got stainless steel as well on this one? Yeah. Is the middle position with nothing split or pulled or pushed or tones or... There's lots of different sounds in there, isn't there? See, this does a different sound as well. And then of course it's volume and tone. If there's one little criticism I have, it's that this is pushy and not pulley and not pushy.
Just want the...
Because the arm this area is quite small, condensed because of the guitar. So every time you try to push, you sort of... it's getting used to it, I think it's just...
Those push knobs as opposed to push-pull ones they're about $10 or $12 a shot. So I know why the cheaper manufacturers avoid using them, because they are more expensive. But as an aftermarket mod, if you just want to basically just... Because it does the same thing. I don't know if you know what you're... Yeah, so it's like a sprung-loaded thing. So you just push it, and it...
I think that would be really cool. So you don't have to pull it out like that.
I would say that on almost every guitar. Like when you get expensive stuff, there's always a sense, my finger slipped, I didn't quite grab it properly.
And look now, I mean, you will take that off, but look, now that's stuck in, so I can push it back in again. Because this little label is stuck on there. I mean, you take that off, of course, you take that off, but look, that's just a little example on...
Oh, you can't push it back in because the paper's got caught. Oh, well, there we go.
Anyway, a little bit of gain. Like... That's the double... I don't have a gain on here today. That's just sort of a... Turn it up a bit, man. Come on. Don't be shy. That's fat there. It's sort of a nasally type of mid-range. I like it. But what you really want to hear is the Soldano Plus. We need even more.
Man alive. Well, look.
Yeah.
What can I say? So these are $6.99, so that there's a couple of $100 extra. But again, you're getting the Fishman Fluence, the ebony board, the 5-piece neck, the flame veneer.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a lot.
A lot for the money.
And again, you're still. I love Strandberg guitars. Ola is the goat. If you can afford a Strandberg, then you're not going to be disappointed. But I just think, bearing in mind this is 30-40% less than what even their entry-level model costs. That is a lot of guitar. I mean, these are like half what an entry-level Strandberg costs.
Yeah, but with the Strandberg is the neck, man. It's the Enduro neck that you get on all the models, and I think the Essentials don't have the fan fret, so that's an easier thing.
Yeah.
I think the Enduro neck is fantastic.
Yeah,
I think it's such a fantastic thing.
Yeah, well, of course, because he's got the patent, hasn't he, on the Enduro neck, so you can't. But yeah, so this has I suppose, this is a super familiar feeling, Stratty style neck. And yes, if you go down the Strandberg route, you sort of play that sort of 3-sided neck, which is pretty cool as well.
Right, okay, so this, I have to, I'm not the bass presenter, so I'm going to have to look at the website here. I know that it comes in 3 cool colors on the website, and I know it's $5.99, so there's a lot of bass. Specs on this is a mahogany body, as I said, 3 different colors. It's a 5-piece walnut maple neck. You got a walnut fretboard. They are. It's fan threaded stainless steel frets. It's a multi-scale, which means that it's 33 and 35 inch. So
35 on the
lower ones.
Side,
and then you have got 24. There's 24 frets on a bass, Lee. Who does that? Hey, up here.
I just am blown away by £599 for headless fan fret, active.
Yeah.
The bridge system as well.
With a bag, with a gig bag.
Because I remember talking to someone.
All the titanium
I was talking to one of the Ibanez guys. The idea of doing these separate bridge pieces here is you don't get any cross vibration from one to the one piece to the next, and that's supposed to improve sustain.
If you look, there is a little gap between all of them.
Is it light still?
It's relatively light. What do you think? I think it's probably 7.5, maybe.
Yeah, it's light compared to a jazz bass or a P bass or something, isn't it?
It is an active system in here, and you've got a push-pull. Again, the little thing. So whether you want it to be active or passive, volume and a 3-band EQ on here. So it's pretty easy access again. Also, there is a 4-string coming, a non-fan fretted 4-string.
Yeah, the 4-string is not multi-scale.
No.
So non-fan fret. Same bridge, but obviously all in a row rather than multi-scale.
Like docks.
But and again, $4.99 for the 4-string. Those are coming early 2025.
They might be here. They might be on the website already by this time the video goes out.
Different colours as well.
But this is cool, man. We're running straight in with have we got an Ampeg on it? Yeah. B50. So I'm using Joe Dot. No, I shan't. Let's just do everything up and then pull it out.
Is there centre détente on the EQ or anything?
Yes, there is.
Yeah, so let's start with that. Perfect.
There. And on this one as well.
Oh, that's a balance.
That's a blend.
Yeah.
So that's a volume, and that blends between the 2 pickups. Yeah. But let's just go here. And then let's pull that out.
If you've got everything flat, switching active on and off probably won't make much difference.
No, that's it. So everything is in the middle. Now let me just go in the middle.
So you've got to kind of start turning stuff up to really hear a difference between...
This has got the détente as well, so I put that in the middle. It's like I'm opening a safe, listening for the note, for the tone. and then pull it up. See, there's not much difference.
Yeah.
Back in.
So that's active on now, presumably.
So let's just, here's the bass. Who needs that? You want that full up. Middle, and then that's the mid. All the way down. In the middle. So let's just put everything at full because I like that. And then let's I like to do that. Let's put on the neck pickup. I mean, there's so much to do with bass. It's just great, and it feels really nice to play. And the accent is really sort of low and lovely.
Fair play to the clever people at HILS.
Now it hurts my fingers, but I'm not used to that.
So yeah, 4 strings on the way, 5 strings in stock, different colours, $5.99. That's a lot of bass
and it's
for
cool.
the money.
It's cool. I like they've done the bass.
So there we are.
Does Strandberg make basses?
They do. They do, but they don't do an essential one. So again, you're into all of the
so you're up in the
expensive
few
stuff
brands,
again.
Yeah. Fair enough.
There we are. HILS are alive with the sound of headless guitars and basses. So links will be below where you can go and find more information. They've been insanely popular this year. So I know the HN3 has been out of stock for a while, but I think that's back in any day now.
I'm rolling to the HILS, man.
5s and basses and 7s and stuff. Anyway, check out the website. It's cool. Thanks for joining us. See you next time.
Bye.